Sorry about that. I was muted. God damn it. I was muted. Okay, let's start again. Hello, my name's Patrick. Welcome to my stream. This is part 2 of the game development The Tale of Mung. Today we're going to be making Mung's children and his wife. Last time I did the Mung character sheet off stream, but this time I'm going to show you my thought process that goes into making it. You'll probably be quite disappointed at how quick the decisions are made, but you know what? This is the kind of stuff you have to do, right? It has to be a split-second decision because that's, real, I guess. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm very new to this, so I'm no expert. I'm going to talk like I am because I'm full of myself, but I'm not an expert. I mean, I'm all right at coding, so if I say anything about coding, then take that with a bit more seriousness. But here we go. We're going to be making the sheets, and later on in the stream, got something to look forward to. We've got a I've paid someone on Fiverr to come on to coach me with 3D modeling because it went so badly last time. He claims to be an expert, but we'll see. And another special guest might be coming on. It's just an acquaintance of mine, a fellow game developer, though it's kind of presumptuous to call myself a game developer. More like an educational game developer because this is for education, I guess. Anyway, let's get into it. But before we get started, shout out to Highland Spring Water, keeping your boy hydrated. Make sure to drink up. Always keep yourself topped up because you don't want to just collapse one day. No one's too busy to keep hydrated. Delicious water, very delicious. In fact, I'd say it's one of the better waters. But if you're in the mood of drinking good water, Avant does very good water. Anyway, let's get started. Our professional that'll be coming on, so-called professional. I believe his name was Dodgy Baxter. I don't know. I think it might have been a handle. Sorry, let me just get up this. Where is it? I'm trying to find where my base character sheet is. Oh, I think I found it. There we go. So we're going to make a copy of this base, and then we're going to rename it to... I will change screen when it's done. Mung's wife. Okay, so this will be Mung's wife's character sheet. Let us change to... just, boom. Alright. And, ooh, sugar. Okay, something's gone horribly wrong. Okay, the ratio is a bit off. Ignore the black bar at the bottom. That's probably because it's Word, and it expects the taskbar to be there for the full screen resolution. Whatever. We can make this work. Okay, let's not just dox me there. Okay, name and nicknames. So her legal name is Mung's wife. She doesn't really have any nicknames. People just call her Mung's wife. I think that's a good plot development. I think that's what we'll go for. Her age, let's say, should she be older or younger than Mung? Maybe we'll have a sort of storyline that they were like, what's that thing Americans say? High school sweethearts. Maybe that's what we should go for. She'll be the same age. She is female. Female. She was born on the 28th of What month should it be? So we've got Mungtober for Mung. Maybe we should do. Um, I've still not quite figured out the 12 months will be called. I don't want it to be a typical Gregorian calendar for the Hmong world. I want it to have its own 12 months because obviously there was no ancient Rome in the world of Hmong. So we've got to come up with 12-month names. We really should have figured this out another time, but it's okay. It's okay. We'll do it live. We'll figure them out. So we've got Monktober. Obviously, that replaces October. Maybe we should just go full stupidity and just replace just do a play on words for each month. So instead of June, which is this month, let's do Rune. The 28th of Rune. I actually like that. Obviously, she's born 1000 because Mung was born the same year. Then again, we've got to think about what is the current month when the game starts, because that will change her age or date of birth. Because if it's 1032, but it's like before the 28th of Rune, then she's not going to be 32. She's not going to be the same age as Mung. We'll just have it start. We'll have it start. You know what? We'll make the day that the game starts be her birthday. Just like a bit. Just why not? Blood type. We'll go B negative. I realise now we didn't give Mung a negative or positive, but it's fine. Doesn't matter. She was also born in Bistro Village. I suppose we'd need to give her a childhood home as well. So who are her parents? You know what? That actually doesn't even matter. We'll just say Bistro Village. She was just born somewhere there. Height. Okay, so she's a bit taller than Mung. Quite a bit taller. So possibly. Let's go. So if Mung is 6'5", so she'd be like 9'6". I don't know if that's exact. Yeah, I mean, we'll just go for that for now. We'll come back to that. Weight, she'll be 60 kg, pretty average weight. Actually, she's 6'5". Okay, maybe like like 100 kg then. Okay, her color blonde, eye color blue. No, green. Green is better. If we go blonde hair, blue eyes, we kind of approach dangerous territory. Eyesight, color blindness, wears glasses. We'll go 20/20 vision. She's got very good eyesight. She's ambidextrous. Is that how you spell it? No, that's not how you spell it. Sorry, I'm ambidextrous. My bad. Type of voice, smooth, smooth and kind. She's a kind lady. History of surgeries, none. We'll just make Mung's wife like the healthiest person ever. Cavities / illnesses. In fact, we'll say she's she's got a rotten tooth. No. None. Birthmarks, none. Other distinguished characteristics, none. Okay. What should be unique? I don't think I really want to make her that unique. I just want to. What I'm imagining in my head is like just a normal woman married to this like weird purple thing. Because that seems like That seems like a funnier idea than if she was just also purple with like a bow or something, which would be funny as well. But I think this is a bit funnier. Other distinctive character. We'll just go none. Nose and eye shape. Normal all around. Race, human. Religion, worships the heroes, much like everyone else in the world of Lungor. Criminal past, none. She's got a clean record. Education, went to school at Bistro Village. Normal. Education. Cannot ride a horse. Formative experience as a young child. Got her name changed to Mung's wife legally after being saved by the younger Mung while she was being attacked by the evil wizard. From that day, she was smitten. Stupid. We'll just leave it at that. Sexual issues as lovers, none, but Mung. We're gonna go for a really wholesome relationship. You know, they've. I know it's unrealistic, but they've never. They just like each other, and they've never liked anyone else. Thoughts towards romance. Married with 4 kids. People subject looks up to. Mung. People subject hates. No one. She's just gonna be. Listen, I don't want to just make it like the same as Mung's character sheet, where it's just like dreams for the future. To start a textile business. I feel like she'd want to do that. Fears, scared of what's a good fear? Wasps? I mean, everyone's scared of wasps a little bit. Scared of burglars. I suppose that could explain why she doesn't do anything when the burglar comes in. Personality traits, nice. We'll just say nice. Favorite sayings or habits. I genuinely can't think of anything. Favorite. Okay, how about my name is Mung's wife? That's a good saying. Relationships, Mung, husband, children, Wung, son, Kung, son. Thing is, we've got repeating information here. Barbados, son. We gotta do 4 of these today, by the way. I'm gonna be here a while. Family relationships. Oh my. I forgot. This is just like friends. Oops. That's ooh. What's going on there? Okay, so relationships. Friends with the local. I don't know actually. Who should she be friends with? Friends with Hilda, the local blacksmith. Sure. Problem relationships, none. Job, she's a housewife. Sorry. Wait, no. She's a up and coming business owner. Yeah, I forgot. She's a textile business owner. Economic status. I mean, you know, we gotta be empowering since she's a very bland character. You know, might seem like a bit much if she's just basically attached to Mung. Gotta give her something. Economic status, just behavior at work. Very pragmatic and understanding. Pets and plants. Owns a cactus tree Mung gifted her for their 20th, for their 10th anniversary. Honestly, pretty good gift. Cheerful, humorous, just like Mung. Active, yeah. Helps out at the local blacksmith from time to time. Sociable, yes. Everyone in the village of food. Intellectual, yes. Virtuous. So she's sort of Mung's, brain, because Mung is kind of stupid. He's a bit gullible. But she's intelligent. She's virtuous. Yep. She's expressive. No, not really, actually. Mung is expressive, but she sort of just smiles all the time. Weaknesses. I don't know actually. I guess her weakness is that she's unable to fight due to pacifist beliefs. Yeah, we'll go for that. What is distinctive about him? Is a normal-looking human, despite living around monsters. Yeah, I think that's pretty distinctive. She's nah, she's not really nimble actually. She didn't really do sports or any dance. Martial arts, not really. She's not a fighter. Guns, nope. Ooh. No. Cannot ride a horse. She's got a degree in hero studies, I guess. Strengths. Intelligent. Resourceful. And blonde. No. And jolly. I don't know if that's a strength, but we'll put it anyway. Weaknesses. Pacifist. Hobbies. She likes to bird watch. Sure. Recreations. Swimming with Mung and the kids. They all like swimming. She likes she likes cacti. Dislikes the evil wizard. Food. Bread. I don't know why that came to mind, but it just did. Whatever. Clothing was a what are those dresses called? Like the Victorian wear, where it was like, oh, what is it? Like the like 50s American housewife were. Yeah, we'll go for that. I know that was popular back then. Shelter lives in their house with Mung. Music, newspaper, none of those exist in Lungor. Movies, watches, let's plays, and the kids. Creative pursuits. I wouldn't say she actually has. I suppose textile business is a creative pursuit if you think about it. Collections, collects. Nah, she isn't really. Not a collector. She doesn't really collect anything. Favorite, least favorite color. Favorite color is purple. Least favorite color is not sure. Maybe red? No, everyone likes red. What's like a crappy color? I don't know. I mean, it's a strange question. 'Cause I don't think I could name my least favorite color. I don't really have one. We'll just say white. She's a. Yeah, I mean, it is a pretty bland color, isn't it? But then again, it's so. It is useful though. It's got, white and black are very they're very what's the word? Flexible. You can use them in a lot of things. Okay. The perfume slash cologne was parfum. Ah, le parfum le gung. I don't know. Parfum de lung. Uh, likes to wear big dresses. I don't know. I don't really know how. I don't think that's. You know what? That is insane. That is an insane enough sentence to be fit into this world. Location: Longor, Bistro Village. No, sorry, Folier Village. People. Uh, people. Oh yeah. Longons. Favorite stores slash brands. Monster Energy, of course. Favorite things. Mung. I suppose Mung's not a thing actually. Her cactus then. Cactus isn't really a thing either though, it's a living thing. I don't know then. Her favorite things. Textile, I suppose. Wears a wedding ring given to her by Mung. Nope. Me, passion slash meaningless things. Likes to run. Just add that for no reason. Doesn't drink alcohol. Eats normal food like bread. She likes bread. Supernatural abilities none. Fortunes none. Accent slash dialect. I'm just gonna go with forest. I'm not sure what the point of this question is, which is why I'm just giving nonsense answers. I'm just gonna go forest. Mung has a ghost accent. She has a forest accent. Sixth sense for certain things. Good business opportunities. There you go. Okay, that's Mung's wife. All right. Well, that didn't take too long, did it? We've got a nice little character sheet now for Mung's wife. Whew. That's a pretty good. That's pretty good. Let me just check something real quick. Give me two seconds. Okay. Ha 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 ha. I don't know what that was. And we have to make music later on, so I guess that was just practice. Not really. Okay, so we're gonna move on to yes. There's so many. Maybe we should just do one at a time. Oh, there's a lot. There's a lot of characters. The thing is, though, is Mung's children are gonna look very similar, so that's why I sort of wanted to group them all together. But his wife is probably gonna have to be one thing. You know what? Screw it. We'll try at least. We can just continue in the future with more. Okay, so we're just making 4 more copies of the base sheet. So we've got Wung, which is the first son. We've got Kung, which is the second son. We've got Magnolia, which is the only daughter. and then Barbados, the youngest son. We'll start with Wung. We'll start with Wung. Hello. Can I help you? Just trying to. Okay, I think that's worked. All right, so we've got name / nicknames. Wung. Mung calls him Wungosaurus Rex. Wait, how do you spell? Yeah, okay. So Mung calls him Wungosaurus Rex. That's pretty stupid, but okay. So he's the oldest child, so he's 16. In fact, wait, no, he can't be 16. Sorry, he's 12. Because if he was 16, that would mean they had him at 16 as well, which is pretty. Yeah, not sure about that. So they had him at 20. I guess that's a pretty normal age. Not really, but I don't really want to go lower than that. So he's male. He was born on the 14th of. Okay, we'll call it April, but we're gotta figure out. I don't know. So we've got one named after Mung, so maybe we should do one after Gung. Gungril. Gungril. Gungil. Okay, so the 14th of Gungil. Okay, let me calculate this. So, if he's 12 and his parents are 32 and they were born on the 1000, that would make him 1020? Yeah. Okay, to be fair, if they had him at 20, yeah, sorry, that's pretty obvious. He's B minus, just and no, actually, he's O negative, just like Mung. He was born in Folier Village, Mung's house. He is the tallest of the siblings, so he's 5'0". He is 6 kilograms. He's 6 kilograms. Holy crap. Okay, maybe we should. Screw it, whatever. So he's 6 kilograms. That is crazy. Okay, so his hair color, purple. No, sorry. Black. Eye color, blue. Just like Mung. Eyesight, 20/20 vision, obviously, because he's a kid. Handedness, he's left-handed. We'll go for that. His type of voice, high-pitched but mature. He's the oldest sibling, so he's obviously gonna have to, mature a bit quicker. History of surgeries, none. Cavity/illnesses. Okay, so his father has a history of tuberculosis, but I'd say for him, we'll just say maybe just chickenpox. No, we'll just go none. I don't want to give his kids like illnesses. That's kind of weird. No damage, no birthmarks or tattoos. He is a head. He is a head with legs and arms attached, just like his old man. Big nose, smallish eyes, bit of a passive posture. We'll just ignore that question. Legs, big moles, and we'll just leave it at that. Race, he's human. Religion, worships nothing, just like Mung. Criminal past, none. Education, currently undergoing hero training with Mung. And Gung. We'll put Gung in the mix as well. You know, maybe they visit every now and again. From his experiences as a young child, one time he saw a squirrel running around, liking squirrels. He went to go pet it, and then Mung fell, and his sword sliced the squirrel into pieces, and Wung learned from then on that the power he will one day wield must be used responsibly. Yeah, I think that's fair. One time he saw a squirrel running around, liking squirrels. He went to go pet it. Wung fell. His sword sliced the squirrel into pieces, and Wung learned from then on that the power he will one day wield must be used responsibly. Obviously, let's just Mung. Subject hates. What would Wung hate? I don't know actually. Should it just be the evil wizard? Yeah, let's just go for the evil wizard. Dreams for future to become a hero. Fears, scared of not rising to the expectations of his father, Mung. That's deep, bro. Holy crap. Personality traits. Energetic. No, actually. So he's the oldest sibling, so he's mature. He's a bit haughty. And a bit of a but strong sense of justice. Favorite sayings or habits. Wung Ho. Obviously, we got it. Friends with some kids in Folier Village. Rabbit Joe. Frog Call, and Dynamo. I don't know what the hell these names are. I have to come up with so many names. I'm running out of ideas. What is Frog Call and Rabbit Joe? Let's just not make them rabbits or frogs, so let's just make them regular looking people. Family relationships. Okay, so father, Mung, mother, Mung's wife, brother, Kong, sister, Magnolia, and then brother again, Barbados. Problem relationships, none, not really. Job, has no job, is a child, none. Pets / plants, none. He's a bit gloomy. I'd say he's more humorous, I guess. He's not violent. Active, yes. Sociable, somewhat. We'll give him a somewhat. Yeah, he's intelligent. He's virtuous, yep. Expressive, nah, not really. Weaknesses, worry / unusual. Worried about not being good enough. What is distinctive about them is a head with legs and arms attached. Wait, haven't I already said that? Okay, sorry. This is personality, isn't it? Goody two shoes. We'll go for that. Yeah. Nimble, yes. Learning to fight. I suppose that's sports, actually. We'll just say none. Yeah, he doesn't really do sports. Learning Swordplay from father. Guns. Learning to use bow and arrow. Learning to ride a horse. Currently in school. High intelligence and agile. Makes quick decisions. Always the voice of reason. I know these guys. You know what's crazy about this though? I'm putting all this effort into coming up with these character traits. These characters are going to be kidnapped almost instantly and not be in the entire game until the very end. So it's just pointless. It's absolutely pointless. But you know what? This is the kind of small detail that people like to see in a game. Just really just going all in. Just even if it seems pointless, one day your efforts will bear fruit. That's just something you have to believe. So that's why, despite the fact it seems like a waste of time, I'm making these character sheets for characters that will be in the game for literally 2 seconds. Because I want the world to feel complete. I want it to feel like someone's really put effort into it. Even if the models look crap, you can feel the effort. That's the kind of thing that we want to go for when we're making a game. Is we want the soul to be there. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Weaknesses, less experienced fighter. Yeah, we'll just go for less experienced fighter. Hobbies, plays Minecraft. Okay, sorry, no. Hobbies. What would he do for fun? What would Mung do for fun? I suppose he likes to play chess with his grandfather, Gung. Recreations, swimming with his family. Oh, isn't that nice? Likes, I think he likes horses. Yeah, he likes horses, but he dislikes the evil wizard. Food, likes, like spaghetti. You like spaghetti. Just on its own. Clothing, doesn't wear clothes. Much like Mung, he doesn't wear clothes. Lives in Mung's house. Do not exist in Longor. Movies, watches. See, because they're all. I always makes me laugh writing that down. Fuck, it's just so stupid. I mean, it's whatever, bro. Look, if whoever I end up using for the Let's Play on the TV just wants to sue me, then you know what? They probably deserve to. Creative pursuits. I don't know. I guess maybe plays the flute. We'll go for that. He likes playing the flute. In fact, doesn't Mung play the gaboo? Maybe we should call it something else. The flug. Okay, plays the flug. Yeah, we'll have unique names for them, but they will just be real instruments. Collections, collects. Collects. I feel like we do want to give him a collection, like something, something that he's sort of sets him apart. Collects armor from ruins, hoping one day to find something that fits. Because he's a head with legs and an arm. So, favorite color. Favorite color is cyan. least favorite is yellow. Does not wear cologne. I mean, he's 12. What 12-year-old wears cologne? I mean, I guess some of them do, but it's not really known. Longor. Oh, sugar. Folie Village. People, Lungians. Wait. I'm pretty sure I've wrote a different answer for every single sheet of what the people are called. Maybe it's better if it's not consistent. Alright, favorite sort, Monster Energy, obviously. Really likes Monster Energy. Favorite things, ghosts. Wears necklaces, strings? Nope. Nope. Passions. Meaningless things. Plays hero. No. No, actually, plays hero with his siblings. I guess. Doesn't drink alcohol. Eats regular food. Like bread. We'll just say unknown for this. None. Accent / dialect. Go for ghost. In fact, ghost 2. Sixth sense for certain things. And we're gonna say he has a sixth sense for bad deeds, just like his father. Okay. Alright, well that was a bit quicker. Eh? Ooh, what the hell's happening? What the hell? What the hell's happening? Okay. I quite like this. This is a good character sheet, I think. We're gonna now do his second son. Whatever that's called. Oh yeah, Kung. Kung is second son. We're gonna go for that. Let me just switch off this. Get that up for you. There we go. Just whoa. Okay. Does that work? Yep, there we go. Okay, name. Kung. Mung calls him Kungosaurus. Kungosaurus Rex. Wait, no. How about King Kong? King Kong. You know, that's pretty good. Age, he is we'll say he's 2 years apart, but they'll all be 2 years apart. Why not? Male. He was born on the 9th of Frog-uary. This is doesn't even mean anything. Okay, and then he was born 22? Yeah. So that's when he'd be born. He's born 2 years after Wung. Blood type, he's B positive. Birthplace, Folie Village, Mung's house. Height, he's 4'4". Bit smaller than a bit smaller than Wung, but not hugely smaller. Weight, again, 5 kilograms. Lighter than Wung, but not heavily. Black hair. In fact, no, he's gonna have blonde hair. An eye color will be green. He takes more after his mother. Actually, no, his eye his eyes color should still be blue, but He's blonde. Okay, so he was. Maybe we will have him wear glasses. Actually, wears glasses. Bad eyesight. I mean, that is rough. Being 10 years old and already needing glasses, but hey, you know, plenty of people deal with that. He's right-handed. Type of voice, high, high pitched, expressive, immature. So he's sort of the outgoing sibling. So Wung is like, the bit more, introverted, like, come on guys, let's stop messing around. Kung is like the, outgoing troublemaker of the family. History of surgeries, none. We're just gonna do our classic none to all these. Is a walking head with arms and legs. So big nose, big eyes, confident posture. There we go. Alright, so he's human. Human. Worships the hero. I think he's gonna be a bit more into the heroes than Wong is, because Wong is going to be a hero, so it'd be strange if he worshipped the heroes. Criminal past, none. Or in fact, one time he destroyed. One time he broke. No, one time he stole Jebediah Springfield's head. No. No criminal past. In school. Formative experiences. I suppose, he was having a walk with Gung, his grandfather, and the evil wizard tried attacking them. Gung immediately shattered the evil wizard's plans and his head, sending him packing. From then on, Kung was very... Kung idolizes heroes and wants to learn how to fight like one. So, okay, so Mung, Gung. People submit hates the evil wizard. They all just hate the evil wizard. I gotta feel bad for the evil wizard. Everyone fucking hates him. He's absolutely despised. They all despise him. But you know what? He does get up to no good. Wants to one day be a hero. So even though he's not inheriting the sword of Mung, he still wants to be a hero of his own right, which is fair and is definitely possible. There's instances of heroes in the past who didn't use the sword of Mung, so it's possible. Shout out to Highland Spring, by the way. Could not live without water. I mean, literally, you'd die. Fears. He's scared of rhinos. Personality traits. Outgoing. Boisterous. Immature. Favorite sayings are yeah, you know it has to be Kung Ho. Friends with some kids in the school. Radiation boy. Um, Radiation Boy, Lost Mike, and Ongoing Trauma. Ongoing Trauma, that's his name. These are some weird names, bro. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? Alright, so Mung, father, Mung's wife, mother, Wung, brother, Magnolia is his sister, and Barbados is his brother. Problem relationships, none. Job, in school, none. Oops. None. Looks after stray cats and dogs in spare time. We're gonna make Kung like like the Hunter x Hunter type character who animals just like for some reason. Cheerful, humor. I don't know why violent is here. I don't like. No one's gonna be violent except from the evil wizard. Active, yes. Sociable, yes. Intellectual, no, not really. Virtuous, yes. Deep down. Expressive, yes. Weaknesses / worried. Tends to jump in without thinking. What is he thinks about them? Always argues with Wong. Nimble, yes. Actually, yeah, alright, yes, he's nimble. Sports / dance. Plays basketball in free time. Yeah, he plays basketball. Mungit ball, no. Martial arts. Developing his own fighting style. Trying to learn how to use a bow and arrow. Doesn't want to ride horses. He's not as much a fan of horses as Wung is. Certifications in, we'll just say none. You know, he's not really planning to go to, like, you know, an institution and get a degree. Strengths, tough, quick, charismatic. Weaknesses, less intelligent, easily fooled. Hobbies, I guess I don't know actually. Looking after animals, I guess. Recreation, swimming. I can't be bothered putting swimming with family just now. We'll just put swimming. Likes. Likes dogs and cats. Dislikes horses. Food. He likes bread as well. He's a bread maxer. You know, as we all are really deep down. Doesn't wear clothes. Shelter, lives in Mung's house. Does not exist. Movies, watches, let's plays with family. Creative pursuits, none. He doesn't really do that. None. Doesn't really collect. He's very much like a sporty type of character, so he doesn't really do that kind of stuff. Favorite color is red. Least favorite is green, I guess. Perfume, No, doesn't do that kind of stuff. Lungor, Folier Village. Lungor is the kingdom, by the way. Lungons. Of course, Monster Energy. You go desperately hoping for the Monster Energy sponsor for this one. Favorite things. Likes weapons, I guess. No, that's a bit strange. Likes books about old heroes. Nope. None. Likes to hear about the stories of old heroes. Doesn't drink alcohol because he's 10. Eats normal food like bread. None, he's not. He's got no supernatural abilities. He's just a regular person. Fortune's none. Ghost. They've all got a ghost accent in the Mung family, except from his wife, who speaks Forest. Sixth sense for certain things. Nope, he doesn't really have any of that stuff. See, that's Kung. 2 characters left. Mung calls him King Kung. Okay, Frog Fury. I'm just kind of writing stuff down at this point. I mean, it's just one of those things, you know. It's just one of those things. It's just one of those things. I'll say it one more time. It's just one of those things. Okay. Magnolia. That is the only daughter of the Mung family. Let's just make sure we're on the right thing. And we're looking good. Okay. Whew. So, Magnolia, what would Mung call her? Magnolia Prime. Magnolia Prime. Okay, well that's a bit of an insane nickname. She's 8 years old. They're all just gonna be 2 years apart at this point because you know. Mung and his wife, they have 4 kids and they're only 32, so it kind of has to be like this. Birthday is we'll go 31st of Lung Ember. Lung Ember. So this is like December. So this is the last day of the year she was born. Oh yeah, and the year would have been actually if she's 8, she was born the 31st of Lung Ember, and it takes place in like on the 28th of Rune, and the birth date would actually be not this, but this or this. Right? Ooh. I don't know. I don't know. I guess she's 7 then. Okay, she's 7. Because if they're born 2 years apart and she was born then, that would mean that it was actually a bit longer than a year, right? Because if it's the 28th of Rune, 1032, then 6, 7, 8, yeah, she'd be 7 years old. She's AB. She's AB positive, which is the universal acceptor. I think. I don't know. It just makes sense. Birthplace, Folier Village, Mung's house, as are all of the children. Okay. Okay, height. Okay, 3 foot. She's the smallest and the lightest of the family. 4 kg. In fact, we'll go for 3. 3 kilograms. Oh my god. She's like a strong wind could take her away. Strong wind could take her off her feet. That's terrifying. Okay, so she's got black hair, but green eyes like her mother. Non doesn't wear glasses. She's ambidextrous as well, like Mung's wife. Clear voice, very very high pitched. A bit annoying. Okay, let's take that away. It's a bit mean. Histories of surgery, non. Oh, sorry, non. Man, Mung's family is great. Oh, come on. Okay, is a walking. you know we got okay. Got a normal sized nose. She's not a big nose. She's got not normal eyes. Posture. Uh, I don't know actually. What should the posture be? I actually can't think. I mean, she's a bit too young to have a personality. I suppose not. Um, confident, passive. I don't know. Uh, we'll just go unsure posture. Just unsure. Okay, human. Religion worships the heroes. Criminal past, none, obviously. Education is in school. Formative experiences as a young child. I can only think up so many of these stories, man. Was walking with her mother and Barbados as a baby. Oh, I genuinely can't think of anything. Uh, Barbados was attacked by a goose, and Mung's wife talked the goose down and had tea with the goose and talked through its issues. From then on, Magnolia learned that most situations can be solved without violence. That's a nice story. So the goose attacks Barbados' baby. Mung's wife was like, "Hey, listen, man, what's this really about?" And the goose was like, it's just, I just feel really burned out. You know, I go to work every day and I come home to my wife and kids, and I just feel like I'm not appreciated. And then Mung's wife is like, listen, I feel that, I feel that. We all go through that, Sometimes you just gotta let people know. You gotta talk to people, And then the goose walked away, and they all went away a lot happier. You know, and Magnolia learned from then on. It's nice to be nice. Mung's wife and Mung. People the subject hates. Evil wizard. Dreams for the future to be a. What should a dream for the future be? To be an alien? No, that's a bit too strange. To be an alien? No. To be an alien? No, no. To be an alien? No. I need to stop saying that. Alright, to be a giraffe. You know what? She's quite young, so we'll go for something strange. Fears, scared of the dark. Personality traits, timid, kind-hearted. Oh. What? Oh. Favorite saying / habits. Hello, my name is Magnolia. Okay. Relationships. Has one friend at school. Francine. Okay. Okay, you know what? One friend's a bit rough. We'll go have has two friends. Okay, Francine and Hmm. Messi. Okay, she's friends with Messi. Okay, yep. Messi is a real character. Lionel Messi is in the game, and he's friends with he's friends with he's he's friends with some random girls. Okay, maybe maybe let's not incriminate Messi actually. Uh, no, Priscilla. Yeah, that's a good name. Family relationships: mother, Mung's wife, father, Mung, uh, brother, Wong, brother, Kung, and brother, Barbados. Barbados. Relationships: Lionel Messi. No. No job. Is in school. That's the thing with Lionel Messi. He's a nice guy, and none of these accusations are real. Please don't sue me, Lionel Messi. Economic status slash behavior at work. None. No, not really. Wants a pet but doesn't have one. Cheerful. Violent. No. Humorous. She's not really active. She's pretty sociable, I guess. She's pretty intelligent. She's virtuous, aggressive. Yeah, I guess I can see that. Yeah, pretty expressive, I guess. Weaknesses slash worries slash unusual traits, not twaits. So what would a weakness be for Magnolia? I guess the fact that she's 7 years old is quite a big weakness. I mean, personally, when I was 7, I didn't have any hands. You know, I probably was just gonna like if an evil wizard showed up, I'd just be pretty screwed. Um. Oh no! I stood on something, broke it. Oh no. Okay, weaknesses. Uh, I don't know actually. Is worried about taxes in the future. What is distinctive about them? Um, I don't know. What is distinctive? Uh, she can fly. No. Um, because this is a personality thing. So what would be distinctive? Oh, I don't know. This is a hard question to answer. What is distinctive about them? She is she is a ghost. She is an alien. She is always the first to help. No, that's sort of Mung's thing. Despite being timid, she is critical of people. Alright, nimble, not really. Sports dance. Plays basketball. No. No, she doesn't really do any sports or dance. No. No guns. No driving. No certifications. Is still in school. Strengths. Doesn't really have any strengths. Not much of a fighter. I guess she's a small target. so hard to hit. Weaknesses. Weaknesses. Not very strong. Hobbies. Singing? Yeah, I think she'd like singing. Recreation, swimming with family. Likes, likes, plants. Dislikes, um, global warming. Food, bread. No, actually, cheese. She's a cheese person like Mung. Clothing, doesn't wear clothes. She is like a Pac-Man type of thing. Shelter, lives in Folier. Sorry, lives in Mung's house. Does not exist. Ooh, sugar. Movies, watches. You know, it's the we've done this song and dance before. Watches Let's Plays with family. Creative pursuits doesn't really have any. Doesn't really have any collections. Favorite, least favorite color. Favorite color is actually no. Creative pursuits. Botany. Favorite color is green. It's color of plants. Least favorite color is grey. Is that how you spell grey? Grey. Doesn't wear perfume or cologne. None. Longons. Of course, you gotta go with it. Monster Energy. Favorite things. Freedom. Okay. No. Favorite things. Just a fan of steelworks. We'll just go for that. Just a fan of steelwork. Actually, no, because that's pollution. Favorite things. Gardens. No. None. Oops. Passions. Trying to invent a machine to stop global warming. She's like the Lisa of the family. Okay, doesn't drink alcohol. Eats normal food like bread. You know, with the same old song and dance. No supernatural abilities, no fortunes. Ghost. Actually, no. Forest. Sixth sense to certain things. I guess global warming. Alright. We were a bit lazy with that one, I'll admit. I was a bit lazy. But you know, we've been doing this for about an hour now. I'm really regretting this. I should have done this off stream. I've not done any fucking character design. Oh no! And the expert, he's still not come back to me. You know, I was really excited for you all to meet the expert. You know that I hired on Fiverr, but you know, I guess he's just nicked my money and ran off, which is fair enough to be honest. All right, we've got one more character sheet to do. Barbados. This is going to be the best one. I've got a feeling. I've been very excited to show Barbados off. Barbados is probably my favourite character thus far. Because he's just chill like that, bro. He's just chill like that, you know. He's just... he's just chill like that. What can I say? Alright. Barbados. Okay, name slash nicknames Barbados. Father calls him Barbadosaurus. Barbadosaurus Rex. Age. He's 5. Okay. He's male. Birthday 4th of. Actually, wait. I just realised Mung is 31 because he was born in Mungtober, but it's the year 1032. Oh, sorry, we gotta do a very quick edit. Sorry, he's 31. Yeah, he's 31. Sorry. Okay, so 4th of you know, he was born in Mungtober as well. 4th of Mungtober. 1026. 4, 5. Yeah, okay, so he's 5. Okay, so he's his own negative. Birthplace. Foliage. Mung's house. Sorry. So. Okay, so height, we'll just go 13 foot. We'll just go 13 foot. About double the height of Mung. Wait. We'll go 200 kg. We'll go 200 kg. I think that's fair. Wait, how heavy was Mung at 10 kilograms? He's got black hair. He's got blue eyes. No, none. He's what actually, right-handed? Yeah, he's right-handed. Very deep and somber. He's got a very deep and somber voice. What? Is that how you spell somber? Oh. Well, what do you know? You learn something new every day, I suppose. So just let that sit for a second. History of surgery is none. It's just very tall. Other distinct characteristics, very, very chiseled cheekbones. I don't know if you can tell, but we're basically, you know, that Chad meme. We're gonna try and make Barbados look like that. I just think it's funny. I was imagining in my head. I was playing the piano, and I was doing like the keys for each, like the pitch of each voice. Mung was like in the middle, and then I was doing his kids, and I was like, okay, very end, and then one higher, and then one higher. But then, then the last one was at the very opposite end. It just sounded really funny. So, trust me, there is a reason behind this. It will be funny. Trust me, it'll be funny. On writing, it looks kind of weird and not funny at all. But trust me, trust in the process. Nose posture. We'll just say normal. You know, I want that to be up to interpretation. Human worships heroes. No criminal past. He's I suppose he's in school. You're in school by 5, yeah. Was attacked by a goose as a child. Since then, he has hated geese with a passion. Okay. None. Oops. None. Mung, Gung, Wung. So he looks up to Mung, Gung, and Mung. He also just hates geese, the local goose, evil wizard. Dreams to the future to open up a bakery. Obviously, he's trying to open up a bakery. I think that's pretty obvious. Fears geese. Personality traits. Just chill. He's a chill guy. He's just a chill guy. What can I say? Favorite sayings and habits. Barbados, ho. so, so to summarize, um, so his grandfather says gung ho, Mung says mung ho, Wung says wung ho, Kung says kung ho, and Barbados says Barbados ho. I think that's pretty sick. Relationships. I mean, he's only 5, so I don't know if he's got any real friends yet. I suppose he has one friend. Has a friend at school. Hasselhoff. David Hasselhoff now, okay. Um, um, Barbados 2. Yeah, you know what? One of Mung's friends, Blue Cat, had a child and named it Barbados 2 because he really liked the name Barbados. And Barbados and Barbados 2 really hit it off at school, so that's where that came from. We'll just go for that. So father Mung, mother Mung's wife, brother Wung, brother Kung, and finally sister Magnolia. From relationships, none. Job is in school, you know, would going through the same song and dance. You know what? I'd say he's more on the gloomy side. He's humorous though. He's not really active. He's not really sociable. He's not really intellectual either. He's just sort of like a chill guy basically. He's virtuous. He's not expressive. Okay, he's worried that another geese will attack. What is distinctive about them? Just a chill dude. Just a chill dude. Nimble, no. Doesn't do any spot to dance. Doesn't do any of these. Doesn't do any of this stuff. He's not really a fighter because he's only 5. Wung and Kung weirdly are fighters, but that's because they look up to the heroes and they want to be heroes. Strengths, extremely, extremely strong. So despite the fact he's not much of a fighter, he is also the strongest member of the Mung family, being 13 foot tall and 200 kilograms. And they're all like 10 kilograms or less. So, you know, he's very, very, very strong. If he applied himself, he could easily just become like the dictator of the Lungor world. Weaknesses, weak-hearted. Not much of a fighter. Hobbies, what would he like to do? I suppose he's a child, so playing with friends, tag and such. Recreations, obviously swimming with his family. They all go swimming. He likes his family. Oh, isn't that nice? Dislikes geese. Food. He likes he likes steak. Doesn't wear clothes. He's not. He's gonna be a bit like Mung in that he's pretty much just got legs and arms and nothing else. But you know, other than that, actually, maybe he should wear clothes. I don't know. What would be funny? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. Mung's house. So none does not exist. Movies. Yeah, we're coming back to this. Watches Let's Plays with his family. Creative pursuits. He likes to paint, like his father. Collections. Collects shells. I mean, he is 5, so that is the kind of thing a 5-year-old would collect. Favorite color is purple. Least favorite color is is red. Does not work. We'll just say none. 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 Lungor. Folier Village. Lungons. Obviously, Monster Energy. Favorite things. You like statues. You like statues. No. None. Fashion / meaningless things. Painting, I guess. Wants to paint a mural one day, I guess. Doesn't drink, eats normal food. Like steak. None. In fact, you know what? Can speak to ghosts. Fortunes. None. Ghost. He has a sixth sense for nah, he doesn't really have a sixth sense for anything. Alright, that's the character sheets done! Yes! Yes! We've done it. Let me check if the expert is on his way. Just messaging the expert now, hoping he'll answer. I mean, I spent £5 on this expert to come on and give me advice, but you know, I guess I got scammed. Oops. Okay. Well, that is the character sheet's done. Main takeaway really is that you know, we've got a very fleshed out cast. We've come up with some new characters like Barbados 2, Blue Cat's child. I can't wait to make Blue Cat's character sheet. That's gonna be good. These are all gonna be minor characters though, so you know, maybe the next one we should do is the Evil Wizard, because obviously he's Evil Wizard. He's been mentioned a lot, so he's a very important character. You know, he's not really you know, he's not really. What the hell? Don't give me a second. Just trying to do something. Trying to do something. How do you? Oh, I don't know. I'm just stupid, I guess. Alright. Admittedly, we spent a lot of time on that character sheet. So, we might only have time for some, concept art type behaviour. Which is good. We get some concept art done. And then next week we can get started with the modelling. That's exciting. So, you know, we'll get started with the concept art. If you're excited, say wee, wee, wee. No, I guess I'm the only one who's excited. All right, so we'll start off with shite. It's we got a bit of a, oh my god, bit tangled up. Ooh, bit tangled up, but we never mind that. All right, checking on the expert again. Okay, we got the tablet set up though. Get up, Clip Studio. Shout out Clip Studio. Big ups Clip Studio. And shout out to the Twitch for hosting this stream. And shout out to me for doing it as well. Um, where is my? Okay, we've got a bit of a. What? What's happened? Okay, so we've opened Clip Studio Paint, and it'd be quicker to just show you what I'm looking at. So I'm not sure where my canvas is. I guess we have to do new. Okay. Alright, well, whatever. Alright, so we're going to start off with concepting Mung's wife. So we've got. We'll start off with her. We've got nice, nice hair. Okay, that's hot. That's awful. That looks terrible. Hold on, I want to give her bangs. I don't want to just make it like as if she's bald. Okay, so it is her eyes. Okay, well that's a bit. Oh, I forgot. Forgot that Control Z doesn't bloody work. Okay, sorry, I forgot. We need to zoom in for this detail work. Okay, she doesn't look very happy. Hold on, let's try this again. I don't want her to look depressed. So when you draw female eyes, you're gonna make it a bit thicker at the top, so it's like eyelashes. There we go. So we've got nice little. Oh god, kind of messing this up, aren't we? The hair is absolutely atrocious. I can't lie. But we'll go with it. Okay, so we've got the eyes. Okay, well, the eyebrows aren't looking too good. Okay, normal nose. No. How do you draw lips again? Can't remember. Sorry. Let's just do normal. There you go. In fact, let's do some proper techers here. So you start thick, and then you. Oh! There you go. That looks so bad. We'll do a normal. There you go. She's very happy. Oh my god. And then that's alright, I suppose. There you go. Oh god. That is awful. She looks scary. But you know what? Scary's alright. Oh god. Go for a nice nice blonde. Bit bleached blonde kind of look. Yeah. Oh, that's a really nice color actually. I've kind of cooked. My mouse left. Oh god. Um, bugger. You know, we'll just draw it in with a pen because you know. That looks bad. How do you do this? We'll just leave. We'll just leave the eyebrows blank for now. She has green eyes. We'll go for a nice green. Very nice shade of green. I mean, that's alright. It's not kind of scary. A bit scary. I must admit, it's a bit scary. And now we have to sort of make a very slight lining here so that we can give her a skin color, not just be white. Give her like purple lipstick. She does like the color purple canonically, so I feel like she'd go for purple lipstick. It's more pinkish purple, but yeah, we'll go for a deeper shade then. Don't like that. Hold on. Oh, that's better. That's a lot better. Alright, now we need to go for... How do you get skin color? I think you go like this? No. I think you go here and you do like one of these. No. Like this? God, I don't know. No. I don't know. What? No. Maybe it just needs to be less intense. Bit even less so. Change the hue to like yellow even. No, I don't like the yellow hue. How about orange? What does orange hue look like? Oh, that's like perfect. There you go. Okay, so if you want to know what your skin color is, if you're Caucasian, it's orange hue. Orange hue, very very light saturation. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, let's zoom out and see what it looks like from. That was a bit. That was a bit crazy. I think we should redo the hair. I think we should probably, yeah, we should probably redo the hair. Not a fan of that. That's absolutely insane. Doesn't look too good, but you know, whatever. I just sort of drew a shape and went with it. There you go. That's a bit better. Okay, let's zoom in for the top part. Oosh. Okay, so and then we want to do another little No. So then we want another part here that comes down. Ooh. No. In fact, I think we should do like a ponytail type of thing actually. Oh yeah, like a bun. That's what housewives were like, right? I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna have to redo these lines because thickness isn't. Oh god. But you know we don't want any color leaking out. Okay, well let's redo the lines. Come on, Patrick. Let's stop shaking. Yeah. Oh my god. Am I actually stupid? I can't just draw a straight line apparently. There you go. Too far inwards. I'm not very good at this. Oh my god. Oh, why are tellers so hard to use? Jesus Christ. You need like pinpoint accuracy. Oh god. Maybe we should start from here. It's like my hand. Okay, okay. Focus, focus, focus. Oh, no. Okay, that's a good line. Not really, but it's good enough. Alright. There we go. Finally. Alright, so get a hair colour. Put that here. And yep, there you go. That'll do. And yep, on the bun as well. There you go. So that's Mung's wife. Her head is finished. It's the lips. It's the lips, man. The lips look absolutely crazy. The lips look crazy, man. Alright, well, I'm not excited about this part. We gotta draw the body. You know, for once, I don't usually do this, but we're gonna get some. We're gonna get a reference picture. I've looked up 50s housewife attire, and I'm. What the hell are these drawings, man? Why did people? Apparently, people in the 50s drew women with like tiny, tiny, tiny waists. That's just weird. I guess that's a pretty good picture. Um, I don't know. I don't really want one where they're like in a cooking outfit. I just want like sort of modest, just a modest outfit, really. these these are not 50s. No one would have worn this in the 50s, bro. The hell is this like? Absolute liars, man. Okay, maybe 50s attire isn't what I was looking for. You know, this dress, but like a different color might work. Okay, we'll use this as a reference then. Okay, so we got. Ooh, good. Okay, so this will be our reference picture. We want we actually the heads are like basically the same size, so it's actually gonna be perfect. All right, so we want this kind of dress. So, my God, that's a veiny neck. Absolutely, gym goer. Jesus, that's a big neck. Uh, okay, so we've got like these frills and this like polka dot. I don't want the polka dots, but we can. That's the kind of shape we want to go for, right? We don't want the polka dots though. Oh, let me check if the expert's on his way again. Okay, the expert is not on his way. We've been abandoned, basically. We've been abandoned. Okay, you know what? Let's just start drawing. Alright. So, first, we want to do the neck. The neck start from, like, the ear portion, but we'll go a bit thinner, like here. Then the shoulder, the start of the shoulders, looks a bit weird, but yeah, no, that's not a bit too long. Bit too long. Okay, so that's a good neck length. Okay, so then the outfit goes like this. Get this sort of shape. Okay, and then the frills. First of all, we'll redo that again. But okay, so you know these sort of frills. All right. Yeah, you know what? We'll go for our design. Why not? And you want oops, little tiny ones, little tiny frills around here. Yep, there you go. Yep. Oh, that one's a bit big, but it's okay. We this is concept, remember, so it doesn't have to be perfect. We just have to get the sort of general shape right. Okay, they have gotten. that one's a bit too. No. This one's a bit too big. Redo that one. Don't want it to be massive, like just very slight frills. You know, get that sort of texture. Okay, and then yeah, sort of are supposed to like connect. It's supposed to have gone in like this, but we'll just do this. Nah, it kind of looks like a bib actually, so maybe we should do like this kind of thing. Oops. Uh-huh. How does that look? Uh, not great. It's not great. It's not great. Look, we'll just go for that. That's all right. Okay, so then, so it goes. Okay, so it goes straight. Okay, we've done it. Okay, we've done this a bit too flat. Okay, well, let's erase these portions here now that we've got the general shape done. So it goes flat and then sort of puffs out very slightly, not massively. So we've got sort of flat shape and then puffing out. And how long do these go for? Okay, well, I don't know. We'll have it do this sort of like, you know. Oh, good. Bit too sharp. So we've got this sort of. Okay, we'll have a like a. Oh god. So we're gonna have our arms coming in like this, just for the concept. I know they're supposed to be T-posing, but I can't. I don't know if I'll be able to draw that. Actually, yeah. Sorry, they are. Sorry, they're supposed to be T-posing. Forgot about that. Which means this goes like this, then like that. I guess. I don't know. Oh. They're on the same layer, aren't they? Oops. Oh. Okay, now they're on different layers. No, I don't want to copy the whole. Bugger. Can I not just fuse these layers into one? There you go. And then Jesus. Okay, let's put her on this side while we do this arm. So have her arm come out like this. That is a long arm. A mighty long arm. Got the Lego hand as well, but we're gonna fix that up. We're gonna just too many fingers there. I'd say too many fingers. Okay. Made it too wide. You know what? Again, this is just for concept. We don't need to do the hands perfectly. That's good enough. Jesus Christ. That is scary. That's terrifying. That's actually oh, I've drawn it on the wrong layer again. No. Keep drawing. Keep drawing on the wrong layer. I'm an idiot. Merge layer blur. There we go. Okay. Okay. So we could move her up here while we do the other arm. Oh, in fact, this isn't lazy. This is a very important. What the hell? This isn't laziness. This is an important thing that we need to do. Why is that not working? Okay, well, I can't seem to copy anything. Okay. Okay, how do you invert? Scale, rotate. Uh-huh. I want it to be. Sorry, no, we actually just wanted cancel. I just want it to be inverted. How do you oh, how How do you do this? Flip horizontal. There we go. Okay. Move this here. And, yeah, there you go. That's how you do it. See? Now we've got matching arms. And then we can move on to finishing her off. So, looking at the dress, so it's just normal dress situation, but with an apron attached. That's pretty easy. Okay, so got this part here, which comes in like this. Oh my god, I've done what the people in the 50s have done. It's way too thin. But weirdly also really built. Okay. The line's kind of crazy here. You have to redo that. Okay, so like this. No, sorry. So we want to give it like a, like one of these situations, which then comes down like this. Like an apron, which admittedly doesn't quite look the same. Right, because it needs to like start small and then get bigger as it goes out. Which the dress also needs to we need this sort of effect, don't we? You know. There we go. Let's erase these lines here. I want to give it a better effect, like it's really part of the same whole. Still want like a sort of, oops. Still want a very fine line connecting this, just not very large. There you go. That looks pretty good. For me, right, for me though, that's pretty good. Okay. For me. That's Mung's wife right there. I'm not going to enjoy drawing this from the side. No. That is not going to be fun. And then we just do, a nice little pose here. We're not going to copy what's going on there, but we'll have something similar. All right. So I've done like a pose just naturally, but you're not supposed to pose it. You're supposed to It's supposed to be like, useful for like, things. Let's just merge them all together. Let's do what we did with the arms. Let's copy the leg. Transform, flip horizontal. Okay, that is a bit strange. Not quite sure what's gone on there, but you know what? She's just very, she's on her tiptoes, she's sorry, I've drawn her very badly, but you know what? We'll take that. We'll take that. Alright, so we can get rid of, we can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. Alright. Delete a layer, and then we'll merge this down. Okay, now to do the colouring, which is the best part. Okay, so we want this skin colour to go skin colour abound. Actually, sorry, one more little detail. I want this sort of, oops. Brush size. How do you change the brush size? Don't have to leave the colouring. We can just bucket tool it. Okay, lines are a bit dirty there, but we'll take it. Okay, so we want. See, I think she'd want a purple dress. Like this. Yeah, with a bit, the accent being a bit lighter purple. Okay, I've given her Daphne colours. No! Alright. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, and whatever. We'll think about. No, we'll pick proper colours here. But her favourite colour is purple, so she'd wear a purple dress. Maybe just darker purple. No, but we'll go for a lighter purple then, like this. Because I mean that's just that's just like perfectly Daphne's colour palette. I don't want to just don't want to do that. There you go. And then, oh, sorry, leave that as is. And then leave that as white frills. And we'll put what would go with purple? Because I want to put like, little accents on this. Not blue. Green maybe? No. Orange. What does orange look like? No. Maybe just go for like literally just pink. Pink accents. It's too similar to purple. Maybe dark blue. Maybe just no accents, or maybe just a different type of purple then. Very slightly deeper purple. Is that gonna be too similar? I don't know. Maybe this is just fine as is for now. I wanted a bit more detail. I mean, we could just put polka dots on, but I don't like that. I mean, I've drawn it terribly, I know, but I'm not a fan of polka dots. We'll just leave it as is. That's all right. Oh, the shoes. You know what? I liked the red shoes in the reference image, so we're gonna go for red shoes. Oh, I've done a leg red. She's been attacked. There you go. That's pretty good. That's not bad. That's Mung's wife right there. What a lucky man. He is a hero, though. I suppose this is just how heroes be. Right, now we've got to do the we've got to do the side, and then we've got to do the back view, and then 3D model it. Checking on the expert again, by the way. I don't think the expert's coming. I think we've been scammed out of our money. But you know what? Oh! I've been sat for too long. Okay. It's important to take regular breaks when you're developing games, or doing anything for a while. So we're gonna take about an hour break, and then we'll come back and we'll finish off the concept and maybe get started in the modeling a bit. So, well, I know no one's currently watching, but anyway, see you later, alligator. Have a good day. I'm I might I might I might just see what happens. I might not even come back on, but we'll see. See ya.